All right, hello there, people of the internet. How is everybody doing today? I'm doing all right, thanks for asking. So, I have myself another M1 Garand or Garand, however it is you want to pronounce it. Everyone else in the comments is wrong, right? So, I got myself a second one of these rifles. I believe that according to the date on this thing, this is a February of 1944 production M1 Garand. And I got it at a pretty decent deal for what it is. So this is a Springfield Armory one. Serial number is 2.6 million, 2.635 and some change. So I'm sure somebody in the comments is going to tell me if I'm wrong about that serial number range, but from what I've looked up, I believe this is a February of 1944. So people are going to ask, why the hell would I pick up another M1 Garand rifle? Well, the one that I have, although it is absolutely in immaculate condition, is not necessarily something that I want to bring out on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, you guys have seen it before on the channel numerous times. This particular rifle I actually have hanging on my wall separate from my collection because I don't want to scratch it. And this one right here obviously is in significantly worse shape than that CMP refurbishment one. This one right here looks like it has a fair bit of wear and tear and has plenty of use behind it. So I do not feel bad about taking this one out to the range versus my very, very, very nice Springfield Armory CMP refurbished M1 Garand rifle, which whenever I bring out here, I am so delicate with because it is just an absolutely beautiful condition. But this one right here, I can go ahead and take out. I wouldn't feel bad about taking this one hunting. I wouldn't feel bad about taking this one to the range on a regular basis. I wouldn't feel bad about taking this one and setting it on my table just like that. I mean, just like these rifles are designed to do. They're not designed to be safe queens, but that other one is just in such incredible shape that I do not want to scratch it up. And whenever I got it, I did not get it with the intention of making it a safe queen, but it is just so beautiful, guys. So I went ahead and I got myself this one right here, which is, like I said, in worse condition, so I do not have to feel bad about scratching this one up because it's already got quite a few battle scars on it and it's already been dinged up and it's already clearly had some work done to it. The front handguard here has clearly been replaced, and I think that the upper handguard here has had some work done to it too because just some of the little things on it just... This rifle right here, I would not feel bad about taking this rifle out and using it for any practical purposes. So that being said, I don't know anything about this rifle. I literally just got it not too terribly long ago, haven't checked it out at all. Well, I mean, I have checked out some stuff, but I haven't actually brought it out to the range to test it out. So the sights on it are exactly zeroed for 100 yards, and the windage on the sight is smack dab in the center of the rifle. So I'm not sure if we're going to hit our target or not. I know on my other M1 Garand, in order to get the rifle firing to point of aim, the windage was off a little bit, but this one is smack dab in the center. So we'll have to see where this one goes. Now, I did check the gas system in this thing. This does not have an updated gas system. It has the original factory gas system that the M1 Garand comes with, so we will be firing original factory legitimate M2 ball ammunition designed for the M1 Garand at safe pressures, so we're not going to have any issues with overpressuring this rifle and bending the operating rod. So this rifle should operate just like every other M1 Garand out there. I mean, all you do, you take your rounds, shove it into here, use your hand to hold back that charging handle, let it go forward. Is it going to go forward on its own? Nope. Smack it forward a little bit, just like that. I will say that the trigger on this one absolutely sucks compared to my CMP refurbishment one. And it makes sense. This right here is a wartime production M1 Garand, and I mean, they were mass produced on a tremendous scale. I'm willing to bet that we're going to smack our target with this thing. I have the target freshly spray painted. I think I only have one round on there, so we'll be able to tell if we actually hit the target. And survey says, yes. Yeah, looks like we hit about 2 inches low, but we did hit our target. So this thing seems to be right on the money. All right, that being said, it does not look like we actually cycled around here. So that doesn't really bode well. Let's go ahead and see if that was just a fluke and send another round downrange. Yeah, we hit just slightly under that other target. We got dogs barking in the background. Do we have someone here? Do I have company? All right, so it would appear that the dogs are just barking right now. So, grab my earmuffs here. I have no idea if we even cycled another round into the chamber of this thing. Let's find out. It looks like we did. So it looks like we are favoring a little bit low and a little bit to the right. I'm gonna go ahead and lean up against the tree, get myself a good, stable, firm foundation, send a round downrange, and I wanna take some human out of the equation there. I want to go ahead and send a round down range leaned up against something so I'm not just firing offhand, so I can see if it's just me pulling a little low and right, because the trigger on this thing is not great. All right, I'm leaning against the tree. I'm going to send a round here. All right. I was aiming center shot on that one. Let me wander down there and see where I hit it, because it doesn't look like we hit center shot there. Well, windage was good, but it looks like elevation is a little off. Now it looks like we're hitting about 4 inches low. I'm gonna aim at the top of the target and see if we hit center. I'm willing to bet that that was a pretty good shot. Yeah, I could see it from here. We hit a little bit right, so we are favoring a little bit right. But since I was aiming at the top of the target, we hit about center. So this rifle is hitting about 4 inches low. So about, oh, I don't know, 2 inches right, 4 inches low. Baboosh. All right, we had another failure to cycle here, but that's fine. This is just surplus ammunition on surplus clips here. That, and it feels like the recoil spring inside of this thing is a little on the worn out side. I'm willing to bet it's original. Probably needs replaced. I might do that down the road. Yeah, now that I figured out where this thing's hitting, I'm smacking right where I want to hit. Man, that poor steel has been through so much. I tell you what, people keep telling me to get myself a new steel to shoot at. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna shoot that steel until it turns into gravel. All right. Grab my in-block clip here because this is reusable. So I'll have to adjust the sights on this thing because we are favoring slightly right and slightly low. So it's not going to take much to be able to readjust those. I tried readjusting them. They're not budging. I'm going to need like a pair of pliers or something to readjust these bad boys because, man, they are stiff. All right, so 2 actual failures to cycle. Like I said, the recoil spring in this thing doesn't feel, I mean, you can tell it's feeling old and worn out. So I'm actually going to go ahead and probably just replace that and see if I can get it cycling a little bit better. Of course, even with what we saw with those 2 malfunctions, I am still pretty pleased with this rifle. I'm glad that I got myself a wartime variant of the Garand. I'm glad that I got myself one that is in a condition that I don't feel bad about taking out and enjoying on the range. Got to go ahead and fix that zero. It shouldn't be too terribly hard to fix. Like I said, this right here is legitimately at 0 and 0 for the zero. So some slight adjustments and I'll get this thing shooting exactly where I'm wanting it to shoot. Ah, that's warm. The handguard has warmed up very quickly, shooting these 30-06 rounds downrange. All right, well, thanks for watching, folks. This right here was my first impressions with my new M1 rifle, and hopefully some people out there will understand why I decided to go out and get myself another one. So now I have 2. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you want more than one of something, then hey, go out and get yourself more than one of something, especially if what you are wanting is exactly what you're getting compared to what you already have. What I wanted was an M1 Garand in not as good of shape that I could take out and use for practical purposes. And that's exactly what I got right here. So, hey, thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate your time. Like, subscribe, share. Description down below has a link to all sorts of things. Go ahead and go check those out. I feel like I said that outro wrong. Did I say? It just doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I'll go ahead and just leave it at that. So check out the description, I guess. Thanks for watching, folks. I got a couple other videos that I want to make today, so I'm actually going to go do that because I have plans later on. So my time is limited. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day, and thanks for watching. Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garand. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.